Yeah, you better. Yeah, you better.
Hello everyone, my name is Alex and I'm very excited to announce that STRAAT Studio Talks is back for 2023. In this series, we're visiting artists from our STRAAT collection in their studio space. In the first edition of the new year, we're heading to Rotterdam to find out more about Nina Valkhoff and get all the ins and outs on her artistic career. We got to know Nina quite well over this recent period, as she just spent multiple weeks in our museum working on Lamento en la Selva. This artwork is a cry for attention for endangered species, something that frequently returns in her work. Let's head out to find out more about Nina Valkhoff.
Yeah, you better.
Who is Nina Valkhoff?
I am a muralist. I was born and raised in Rotterdam, and that's where I have my studio right now. I have always been painting and drawing also as a kid, and it sort of naturally evolved into this whole career of muralism. My studio space is inside an old school building, and each former classroom is like a different studio, so it's a super exciting space full of different makers. This space is a second home to me. Actually, it's our second home. I share this space with my fiancé. It's the place where I can find inspiration. It's a very inspirational place to me. The green view outside and silence that we have here. We're in the north of Rotterdam and it's really like a nice quiet area.
And what does a typical day at the studio look like for you?
So I use this space for making designs for my murals, but also to make paintings that go to exhibitions. And we like this so much that we're often here in the weekend and then we stay until late. And then normally I'm the one saying, shall we go home? Or like, the only reason we're not living here is because there's no bed, but otherwise we would stay here forever.
You recently created an artwork for our STRAAT collection. What can you tell us about this artwork?
It was really exciting for me because I was able to make something with complete freedom, artistic freedom. And normally in my murals I make two animals, so one main subject and then another animal. And here I was like, I'll do all the animals I want to make. It's about endangered species and a sort of cry for help for them. I chose the tiger because I was really eager to paint a tiger, and I combined it with an okapi. So those are the two main subjects. There's a Ramsey snake in the middle, and the birds that surround the animals, they are like guardian angels. I feel like it's a composition that could have been from the Golden Age, but a modern version with animals. So it's like a very dramatic cry for help.
And what is your link to endangered species?
Well, I care a lot for animals in general. So like animal well-being is really important to me. Just thinking about certain animals going extinct, that really hurts. There is attention for it, but every time that there can be some extra attention for that subject is good.
And what was the overall STRAAT experience like? People running up to you, asking questions?
It was really special. Normally I have a lot of interaction with people on the street looking at my work. I felt it was a bit different inside the STRAAT Museum. So you notice a different kind of approach. Instead of being surprised like, hey, are you painting here? It was more in-depth questions. So that was very interesting. But most of the time I could also notice that people were maybe a bit shy to ask me questions because they were like, no, you keep on going, I don't want to disturb you. So very polite, that was really cute.
What do you have lined up for the near future?
This year is going to be a very busy year. I'll have a big mural in Zwolle coming up, building of 10 stories high. I'll be painting in Den Haag, in Amsterdam. I'm going to Paris, to a place close to Rome. I also try to focus on creating more canvases. I think it's an interesting new approach and for me very difficult compared to making murals. And there are actually some galleries waiting for my work. So like I'm all over the place for the next few months.
Oh, you got the perfect space for it, it seems.
Yeah, definitely.
Nina, thank you so much. To everybody watching at home, make sure to follow us online to be the first to catch the next STRAAT Studio Talks, and do check out the previous editions from last season on our YouTube channel. Peace!